Hello?
Hey Watts, I have some interesting news for you regarding the work the previous contractor did. The tub drain was never connected.
What?
I've Googled and clearly you guys made this mistake as well, so let's clearly say it. Don't hire the average handyman for a big renovation project. On YouTube, there is a huge DIY culture for bathroom renovations and renovations in general, but if I'm being honest with myself, I take renovation projects out of my hands now because I have a bad habit of starting a project and not finishing it. With that being said, I made the mistake of hiring a handyman that was overconfident and under-delivered. Yes, I saw pictures of his work, but after he completed the only job I hired him to do, demolition, he assured me that he could do tile as well and install a tub and toilet. So I took him up on it. But the end result, a tub that wasn't connected to the waste pipe, an uneven floor with raised tile in some places, shower fixture piping that leaked because of poor plumbing and him using, shark bites everywhere. And unfortunately, I could go on, but there is a lesson in here for you. Don't settle. Find a renovation business in your area that does amazing work at reasonable rates. And once you find that team, ensure that your contractors are on the same page as you, that they can see your vision and be able to execute it. Now is not the time for, oh, I thought we were. No, you thought wrong, because communication is so important. Also, don't leave all your decisions up to your contractor if you know you want your space to look a certain way, especially if they're all muscle and no brains in terms of design. What are some things you want to make crystal clear? Floor tile pattern direction, wall tile pattern direction, light placement, vanity placement, HVAC placement, which brings me to story time. Even with great communication, mistakes can happen. In this before photo, you can see how the air vent was on the floor with a corner vent. With my new contractor, I expressed that I wanted to move this air vent from the floor to the wall. So when I got home and saw that the air vent was relocated to another area on the floor, I wasn't thrilled because I hate floor vents. But the team successfully reworked it and moved it to the wall. Now, this air vent relocation was a smart move overall, but let's talk about the dumbest thing you can do in a renovation. You see this shower niche right here? Not to toot my own horn or anything, but this is a must for all your cleansers and soap in your shower. I get so confused when I see people go to studs in their bathroom renovations, but they don't think about where their soaps and body washes are going to go. So you just end up having a bunch of bottles sitting at the corner of the tub. If that's you and I called you out and you like it, then hey, I love it. I love that for you. But there are plenty vertical and horizontal style shower niches that you can choose from. And while we're on the topic of storage, think about what your vanity can provide. Think about where you're going to keep your cleaning supplies, your oral and your skincare products, and towels and stuff for your guests. Now, I'll review this vanity in an upcoming video, but let's talk about one important point regarding vanities. Stop being basic. When designing the bathroom of your dreams, one of the most important things you can pick out is your vanity. The vanity is the first thing you see when you walk in the bathroom, and this is an opportunity to have something nice for yourself as well as your guests. And if you ever sell your house, have it be something that wows the potential home buyer and is unlike anything else on the market in your area.
I know people are going to be like, oh, you have a black and white bathroom. How original. How unique. Obviously, you're not wrong.
But this is the vanity I picked out for my bathroom, and like I said, it's unlike anything in my area. How do I know that? In my spare time, when I'm bored sitting on the couch, I pull up Zillow and look at homes for sale in my area, and I usually check three things: the living room, the kitchen, and the bathrooms. I want to see what those look like. And time after time, a lot of the bathrooms in my area are very brown, tan, pink, blue, bathrooms from the 70s and 60s are spaces that you kind of want to get out of. But if you're interested in a floating vanity for your bathroom, I hope this helps. I should note that it has soft closing drawers and is scratch, stain, and bacteria resistant. Now, in order to keep this bathroom light, I did not want to go dark with my vanity, but where I did go dark is my towel. So ask yourself, are you afraid of going black? But no, let's think about it. Whenever you've gone to someone's house and you've gone in their bathrooms, have you seen the black floor? Just think about it. I even asked the tile contractor when they were installing, do you install many black floors in the bathroom? And they said no. You usually see black floor tiles in inspiration photos online or on magazines, things like that, but you don't see real world, application in somebody's home because I think people are genuinely afraid of black tiles. So if you're grappling with the decision of should you use a dark or light tile in the bathroom, I don't think you can go wrong with either choice. It mainly depends on how you design the rest of the bathroom. Obviously, with going with a black tile such as this, I kept everything else light in this bathroom because if you add too much darkness to a space, then that's that much more light you have to add. Because I kept everything else in here white with black fixtures, you can see the light bouncing around. You can see the diffused light from the vanity mirror as well as the light behind me hitting the shower glass window. Another thing with tile is don't limit yourself to what you see in Home Depot or Lowe's. Check out some websites online. Don't be afraid of Wayfair. The Home Builder Depot, I think that's the name of it. That's where I got this towel from. If I would have just limited myself to Lowe's or Home Depot, then I wouldn't have had this marble towel. This is absolutely beautiful, and I actually took a risk because there are essentially no photos, one or two, but no photos online with a lot of examples. So me choosing this with a charcoal grout was crossing my finger and hoping it works. Something else that can change the look and feel of your bathroom is lighting. Lighting can make or break a bathroom. I've actually been in a bathroom where the vanity light was chest level, so it shined back on me, had terrible shadows. It was very, are you afraid of the dark? So if you're asking yourself, how big should my bathroom light be? I think it needs to be big enough to cover your functional working areas. You don't have to have a bunch of light that just brightens you out of the space. For example, this vanity that I have in this bathroom is a 60 wide inch mirror with LED on the backside to get that backlight, diffuse vibe in this room. You may also want to pair that light with some, recessed can lighting if that's up your alley. A light over the shower area, 2 lights over the vanity area, and that's more than enough for the space. So if you decide to go with the backlit mirror like me, keep it light in the bathroom because you want to make use of that diffused lighting on that vanity. There's no use in having a dark wall and that lighting can't really, shine and light up the space. The larger the LRV, the better. Again, the darker you go, the more light you have to introduce into the space. And we want to get everything right the first time around because we don't want to install lighting that's just a, stopgap. And speaking of stopgaps,